The Green Bay Packers lost to the San Francisco 49ers just a couple weeks ago. And you could say this video is maybe just a little bit late, but I think it's perfect timing to finally go over what happened, essentially, and talk about what my views were after the game, how I felt. After the game, I didn't want to go straight into it and talk about how I felt. I want to give it a couple more minutes, days, weeks, more time to think about what the issues were. Why did the Packers lose yet again too early in the playoffs, and also to the 49ers? Which, fun fact, Aaron Rodgers is like 0-3, 0-4 against the 49ers. He has not beat the 49ers against Kyle Shanahan in the playoffs. And to be honest with you, just to tell you, Jimmy Garoppolo, I give Jimmy Garoppolo usually a lot of flack for the type of quarterback he is. I will say he's not the best quarterback. He's a decent quarterback to have with him, and I think you can win with him if you have a stacked enough roster built around him. And that's why the 49ers almost won a couple years ago, almost about 2 years ago against the Chiefs. And Jimmy Garoppolo is also known for, he's really good at being able to be like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes and the best level quarterbacks when it comes to really clutch play in the final quarter. He stays level-headed, and I give him praise for that he does his best. He really does, and he's kind of a weird quarterback in a way. You know, he's not a great quarterback. He's a decent quarterback, but he knows how to stay level-headed in the fourth quarter, which is good. You don't want a quarterback that pretty much sells the game for you in the fourth quarter. And Jimmy Garoppolo does a great job of being able to stay well level-headed during that time. And Jimmy Garoppolo did better than Aaron Rodgers in this game. I'm just going to flat out say it. Jimmy Garoppolo played better than Aaron Rodgers. And that's just true. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers had so many chances to go up and win this game, just like the 49ers had so many chances to pull away. But it's a fact, Jimmy Garoppolo definitely did better than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not mainly the fault, but he's not the total fault of the loss. He's a main factor. You could give more blame to the special teams, but to be honest, it's more 60% or 55% Aaron Rodgers' fault, and 40%, 45% the fault of the special teams. I mean, you just can't. How do you line up only 10 guys when the 49ers are kicking a field goal? Like, what are you doing? You didn't even line up enough guys at the scrimmage when the 49ers were kicking the field goal on the last possession. I mean, and they already fired their special teams head coach. So, I mean, I think the cool thing about these playoffs, just get off topic real quick, this playoffs has shown me how much you do need a specials team. Like, you need a good special teams. It matters, especially in the playoffs, because no matter what sport you're in, every point matters. Every possession, everything that you do in that football game or any sports game matters. Every point, everything. And yet, the Packers still lost. And in my opinion, it's more Aaron Rodgers' fault, but it's also a special team's fault. They should have been able to make their field goals. And if they would have made all their field goals, they would have won. Only by 3, though. And you still shouldn't have to rely on your special teams all the time. It's great to have It should be a great to have, but not a need to have. When you are a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, okay? And I'm about to go deep into this, so I want everyone to know real quick. I like Aaron Rodgers. He's an amazing talent. I have nothing bad to say about the guy. I don't know him personally, obviously, but he seems like a great dude to talk to and stuff. Seems like he has a great personality and stuff. But we're talking about football. I'm not talking about the person he is outside of the game or anything. I'm talking about him as a quarterback and how he plays the game of football. And when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, how can you be an elite quarterback per se, and you need a special, you put blame a lot on special teams, your defense, everything else but yourself. The reason it's great for a team to have an elite quarterback is because if the defense or the special teams struggles and is not as good as they're supposed to be, that's what the elite quarterback is for. The elite quarterback can bail teams out. That's what they're for. A quarterback matters so much that we're seeing the Bengals go to the Super Bowl. And this video is going to go out before the Super Bowl. So if you're watching, I'm rooting for the Bengals to win. And Joe Burrow's in his second season. And he's already taken them from being like 4-12 in his first year to now going to a Super Bowl in his second season. That shows how much a quarterback matters in the game of football. And the crazy part is the Bengals' offensive line is still terrible. It's the same one from the first year. But what makes Joe Burrow so good and what makes the Bengals makes them good is that they have an elite quarterback that can elevate the offense and elevate the offensive line. And Joe Burrow can make his offensive line look better than what they actually are. They're actually one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Aaron Rodgers. To be honest, man, how can you be an elite quarterback and not elevate your team? Jimmy Garoppolo elevated his team over yours. He did better than you. I don't know what the situation was or why that's the case, but that's what happened. And this isn't the first time it's happened. I mean, yeah, Aaron Rodgers just won a Super Bowl. But how many of us are going to say Aaron Rodgers was the reason why the Packers went to that Super Bowl? If you go back to that Super Bowl, yes, Aaron Rodgers was a great contributing factor to the run. But let's be honest, we all know that it was the Packers defense that took them all the way. Mostly. Aaron Rodgers had some decent games and stuff, but the Packers defense is what did pretty much the most work. They did amazing that year. That's why they got there and won. I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers isn't an elite quarterback. He's an elite talent. No doubt. He's amazing. I'm always in awe when he throws the football and stuff like that. But I'm questioning how... Is he an elite quarterback? Is he? That's really the question. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm just saying, like, if you really think about it, it's like even Jimmy Garoppolo, he's not even an elite quarterback, but he's able to elevate their team. I think what makes such a good quarterback is that they know that even without the rest of their team, because it's a team game, they can, like, other quarterbacks can still pull off wins and still win big football games. This was the best roster built around Aaron Rodgers in the past couple years. They went 13. I think they went 14-3, right? 13-4 or 14-3 around there. best record in football, still also had a first round bye and still lost in their first round after the wild card. You can say it's their specials team, and I say that too. But we also have to say it was Aaron Rodgers. And that's just how it is. Do I believe Aaron Rodgers at this point is going to win another Super Bowl? At this point, I really don't. Even if he goes to a different team like the Broncos or Steelers or any other team that can surround him with a good cast, I don't know if he can pull that off again. And that's just my opinion.